I had two choices: to keep my father's heart safe and carry the pain alone, or to break him with the truth. These were my father's words the night before he traveled, as he called me into his room. "Take care of your mother while I'm away," he said, placing his big rough hand on my shoulder. His words sank into me like a commandment. I was 17, old enough to understand responsibility, but still young enough to crave guidance. My father was everything I wanted to become: strong, hardworking, respected. He fixed cars for half the town. His hands carried grease, but his voice carried wisdom. I nodded that night, staring into his tired eyes, promising myself I would never disappoint him. When his bus left at dawn, I stood by the gate, waving like a loyal soldier. That was the morning everything began to crumble. My mother was beautiful in a way that made men look twice and women whisper. She carried herself like a queen, even when sweeping the compound or scolding me for forgetting to fetch water. My father loved her fiercely, but his love came with sacrifice. He worked long hours. Sometimes he traveled to buy car parts from Abba or Onitsha. He always said, "One day, all this suffering will make sense." I believed him. Until that afternoon. The sun was ruthless. The whole street smelled of dust and burning sand. I came home early from lesson because our teacher had malaria. My plan was simple: eat the leftover yam porridge and nap before evening football. But as I pushed the gate open, I heard a sound that froze me. Not laughter, not crying. It was something in between. A voice. My mother's voice. Soft, shaky, strange. I paused. My heart pounded like a drum in a masquerade festival. I tiptoed into the house. The sitting room was empty. The television remote lay abandoned on the chair. A wrapper hung loosely over the couch. Then I heard it again, this time mixed with a man's grunt. I swallowed hard. My throat felt dry. The sound came from my parents' bedroom. I wanted to run. I wanted to disappear. But something pulled me forward, like a wicked spirit dragging my legs. I reached the door. It was not locked. And when I pushed it gently, my whole world scattered. My mother was on the bed, and on top of her was Musa. Musa, the mechanic. My father's boy, my father's helper. The same man who ate in our kitchen, who carried car batteries into our compound, who always greeted my father with, "Oga, well done, sir." I staggered back, almost choking on my own breath. My mother gasped. She pushed him off with the strength of shame. Musa jumped up, struggling to pull his trousers. He looked like a rat caught stealing Gary. "Jesus Christ," I shouted, but the Jesus I called felt far away. My mother's eyes met mine. Tears sprang instantly. "It's not what you think," she whispered. "Not what I think?" The picture was clear, too clear. I turned and ran. I didn't stop until I reached the football field. Boys were chasing the ball, shouting, laughing. Life went on as if mine had not just been shattered. I sat on the dusty bench, shaking, sweating though the Harmattan breeze was cool. I remembered my father's words, "Take care of your mother while I'm away." How could I take care of her now? How could I ever look at her again? That night, she came to my room. She sat on the edge of my bed like a prisoner awaiting judgment. Her voice was calm, but heavy. "I know what you saw," she said. I didn't reply. She touched my shoulder. I flinched. "Your father doesn't know, and you must not tell him." Her words pierced me deeper than a knife. "Why?" I asked, my voice breaking. She looked away. "Because it will destroy everything. He will never forgive me." I laughed bitterly. "So what about me? Am I invisible? You destroyed me too." Her tears rolled silently. "I'm sorry. I was weak. Your father, he's always gone. I'm lonely." Musa was there. I wanted to scream, to slap her, to shake her until the world made sense again. But I just stared. Lonely? My father was killing himself to provide, and she was finding comfort in his apprentice? For days, the house became a graveyard. We spoke only when necessary. She cooked, I ate in silence. She tried to smile, I looked away. Every time I saw Musa on the street, anger boiled inside me, but I couldn't confront him. If I did, my father would know. And my mother's warning echoed in my ears. Don't tell him. It was like a curse. One evening, my father called from the road. I sat beside my mother as she answered, forcing laughter, pretending like nothing was wrong. Everything is fine, she said sweetly. We are waiting for you. Her performance made my stomach turn. After the call, she looked at me. Please, for the sake of this family. I shook my head slowly. I don't know how to carry this secret. She knelt before me, holding my hands like I was suddenly the parent. Help me, my son. I beg you. I pulled my hands away. You don't deserve him. You don't deserve me. Her face crumbled, but I turned off the light and rolled to the wall. The weight grew heavier each day. I couldn't laugh with my friends. I couldn't study. Even football lost its taste. Everywhere I went, I carried an invisible wound. One Saturday morning, I saw Musa again. He was at the corner shop, buying beer. Our eyes locked. He looked away first. Rage surged through me. I marched towards him. If you ever step into our house again, I will kill you, I hissed. He chuckled nervously, trying to act bold. Small boy, respect yourself. Something in me snapped. I grabbed his shirt and shoved him against the wall. People around started staring. Touch my mother again and you'll regret it, I said, my voice trembling with fury. He pushed me back and walked away quickly, muttering. That was the first time I realized I had become a man too early. But the real storm came the night my father returned. I stood by the gate as his bus dropped him. He looked tired but happy, carrying a small bag. Ah, my soldier, he said, hugging me tight. My mother came out, her smile wide, her voice warm. She hugged him like nothing had ever happened. I watched them, my chest burning with secrets. As we entered the house, my father laughed, asking for food. My mother rushed to the kitchen, humming. I sat quietly, staring at him. The man I respected most, the man who trusted me. I had two choices: to keep his heart safe and carry the pain alone, or to break him with the truth. And that night, as I lay in bed, tears soaking my pillow, I knew the worst was yet to come. To be continued.